take TJ over at 8 a.m. to go do his neutering and get his microchip put in. And he should be back by afternoon, but then of course he'll be a sleepy boy for the rest of the day, no doubt. Yeah, unfortunately, no TJ babies. We don't really want him spraying either, so not one of those things that we really need him doing. And since everybody else is in the house is fixed, it's not like he'd be having babies anyway. Although, can you imagine babies between him and Maisie? They would be adorable. But no babies. Unfortunately. Not gonna happen. Sorry. I don't have phase up, do I? What am I doing? Bear. So we have Big Bear up. We do have Bobby up. Okay. I'm missing phase. Crack attack. Gravemore. Corrido. Cypher. Swolax. If you can, I know my Lair Bears know him. If you can, jump into Swolax's stream as well. He is fresh back from a mental breakdown, basically. He got some help, and he is now back to streaming. However, he did manage to pretty much tear his entire streaming setup and his streaming stuff down when he had his breakdown. So he has had to rebuild. But it sounds like he has rebuilt and has greatly improved his streaming setup. So I can't say that I don't want to say I'm disappointed. I was worried overall because he just kind of stopped streaming out of nowhere, which was unnerving to say the least. But then he did show back up and let us know what was going on. And it sounds like when he started to get help, he did realize what he did, and he did realize that he needed help. So, thankfully, he's gotten it and is really improving. It's going to be slow go. He knows that, but he's doing really well right now. So, which it was a shame because he's a fantastic guy. He's been growing his hair out since the last time he did it. He grows his hair out for a while until it gets long enough, and he cuts it off for cancer. And he donates it to help make wigs for cancer patients. So he's been growing his hair for a while, and now he's um, working on, I guess it costs some money and stuff to get that grown out and then cut off and made into a wig. I don't know if it doesn't sound like he goes through any kind of service or anything for that. So he's collecting money right now to do that. But, he's just a big softy with a big heart, and I admire him for doing that, especially to keep doing that. So that's fantastic. What? All right, we're gonna have to check that one out too. Interesting. So yeah, so if you don't follow Swolax, please do. I'm hoping that he has kind of calmed down a little bit too. He was getting there. Really, he's pretty wound up most streams, but he has kind of calmed down, and I'm glad to see it because yeah, he was getting. You could almost tell he was on a crash course uh, with himself, but that's a whole nother story. So, what are we doing tonight, guys? What are we playing? Yeah, absolutely. I have a whole bunch of people I need to set up with shout outs. I am looking through all kinds of stuff here on the main page. I was like, holy crap, what the heck? Let me look. Drunk DMs was wonderfully kind enough to gift me the money to purchase the new version of the Oregon Trail with downloadable content. So I now have the Oregon Trail so I can get dysentery. So I do have that now. Um, Oh my goodness. I am also adding to my collection of demos for demo day. I have 7 days to die. I'm curious about that one. See, I want something. I definitely want something I can play with people. I'm really enjoying doing that lately. I really am. I also have Left 4 Dead too. Hey, gay. Um, I have two I have not played yet. Besides Left 4 Dead 2 and that, I also have Inscription, which got bought for me. Let's see. 7 Days to Die got bought for me.
On the desk, everyone. Max is here and ready for treats.
Um,
WH, who wants to play?
Fishing Grind, which is co-op. If anyone wants to play it, I do believe it is free to play. Inscription. I have Lamplighters League, which was a free one, but meh. Penguin Helper. See, I'm noticing you're not volunteering to play any of these with me, though, Chris. Is there a reason for that? Oh, I do need to do that real quick, too. 40% chance scattered showers tomorrow. Boy, oh boy. A certain game? Well. Oh, you're being hunted by a stinky ghost? How do you know what the ghost smells like? I'm confused. Well, and, boy, we don't even have to mention it now. You just say a certain game. It looks like it took an acid bath. Do they start looking clearer and clearer the higher you get in levels? Is that? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, Cass at this point is just like, certain game? They're not mentioning a name, so it has to be what I'm thinking. Okay, first let's check out this one, because if it's dumb, we're gonna get rid of it. It's like earlier, the one I got from Humble Bundle, the book one. Uh-oh.
And here is the cause of the penguin fall.
Found one.
And here is the first client. Let's get started.
Cute, they're leaving little footprints. Uh-oh. Alright guys, ads in about a minute here.
Responsibility for the offspring lies with the father. He hatches his eggs so that any hen would envy him.
So basically all we're doing is penguin flipping. Hey King Kirby, how are you? Oh Lord, there goes another one. Yay, me so love.
Most penguin colonies are so large that they can be seen from the space. I wonder if they have names for these colonies?
This is the whole game, huh?
Responsibility for the offspring lies with the father. He hatches his eggs so that any hen would envy him.
Yowls and waves buzz meow meow. Max Max here. Back soon.
Maybe you should eat a little less fish. It is obvious that female penguins have a highly developed maternal instinct. Otherwise, how can you explain that they can steal other cubs? Responsibility for the offspring lies with the father. He hatches his eggs so that any hen would envy him.
Now you poke the bear!
Hi, Brina. What's up, brain? Anyways. Alright,
Maybe you should eat a little less fish.
okay. If this is the whole game,
The words "be useful where you were born" are not about me, but most penguins do remain faithful to their family nest for their whole life. I think I'll stop making fun of my 30-year-old friend who still lives with his parents.
oh, for crap's sake. Why are there so many planes going
I've
overhead?
always been amazed by the fact that many penguin breeds form lifelong bonds. In this regard, people are less picky.
Oh my god, you can put hats on them. You can freaking put hats on them.
I recently learned that ancient penguins were larger than humans and could fly. It's hard to imagine these little bellies in flight.
Here, I'll put a star plug here. He's now a Gryffindor penguin!
Now it looks like a penguin fashion club.
There you go, buddy. Have a fish. There you go. Look at petting him! Well, I'm glad I could, Bruna.
I can't even believe that this is my job now.
I'm sure your employers would be thrilled to death knowing you're running around putting hats on penguins, okay? Here, have some goggles. Then the snow won't get you.
Responsibility for the offspring lies with the father. He hatches his eggs so that any hen would envy him. Eat carefully.
I'm gonna fatten you up, buddy. Well, you and your dad fell over, isn't that great?
My lower back won't thank me, but it's fine. Maybe I need to teach them to lift each other up, but in this case I won't be needed anymore. Responsibility for the offspring lies with the father. He hatches his
I
eggs
just
so that
stood
any
here and
hen would
watched
envy
you fall
him.
over. That was me a little bit
A
ago.
samurai has no goal, but only a path.
Okay, your words of wisdom are just great. Should be a lot easier if y'all weren't so spread the frick out. Oh my god, you guys, come on
Here's
now.
another obvious fact. Penguins are the only birds in the world that move vertically. A samurai has no goal, but only a path.
Oh, for crap's sakes. Where's the gun option so I can shoot these planes down? And with as many going overhead, you would think these idiots would be like, oh, we know that sound. We're not so curious anymore.
I can't even believe that this is my job now. Maybe I need to teach them to lift each other up. But in this case, I
Yeah,
really
you
need it
should.
more.
I flipped
I
over
see a
50
polar bear
penguins
for
and
the
I'm
first
still
time.
going.
I hope he won't see me. Don't want to tragically end a career I've just started.
Yeah, let's not flip over any polar bear. Bonk. So apparently penguins aren't very smart. That's what this is telling me. Because you would think if one of them fell over in front of another one, they would do their best to try and flip that
Penguins
bird
poop almost
over.
every 20 minutes. Imagine the chemical composition of the space which I'm in.
I can't even imagine every 20 minutes just having a... Yeah, no. Okay, that was funny shit right there. I didn't knock that penguin over.
Responsibility for the offspring lies with the father. He hatches his eggs so that any hen would envy him.
There you go, Shrek hat for you. That's way too much fun. That's
Now
a
with